Okay. Uh, so if you go through this problem, you'll see that it's a two population problem. It's a means problem. Next you look at is sigma 1, sigma 2 given or not. You shall see no, then they are not given. Only S1 and S2 are given. So sigma 1, sigma 2 unknown. Next, is it a chapter 7 problem or a chapter 8 problem? That means, is it a confidence interval problem or a testing problem? So read part B that clearly tells you find the 80% confidence interval for mu1 minus mu2. So it's a confidence interval problem. That means a chapter 7 problem. Okay, so let's write down the data we have. N1 is 15, x1 bar is 1387.3, and S1 is 498.3. N2 shall be 14. It's given here. I'm just copying this things. X2 bar is 1039.3, and S2 equals 346.7. So it's a confidence interval problem. That means first it shall be, what's the point estimate? So point estimate of mu1 minus mu2 is x1 bar minus x2 bar. Next, we have to find the margin of error. So margin of error is E equals let me look at the formula. So it's chapter 7. Now it's two population, two sample, all right, and it's for mu1 minus mu2, okay, and sigma 1, sigma 2 is not known. So E equals Tc times square root of S1 square by N1 plus S2 square by N2. Now S1, S2 and N1, N2 we know, and they are okay given here. But what's Tc? So to find Tc, we see that it's 80% confidence interval. And what's the degrees of freedom? That's the minimum of N1 minus 1 and N2 minus 1. This is also given here. It's the smaller of N1 minus 1 or N2 minus 1. which means smaller of 15 minus 1, that's 14, and 14 minus 1, that's 13. And this shall be 13. So for 80% and for 13, so we look for 80% here, and we look for 13. Okay, so sorry. So this is the number for 13 and for 80%. So 1.350. Okay, so E equals, let's see, 1.350 times, within brackets, 498.3 square by n1 plus 346.7, that's S2 square by n2, and take a square root over the whole thing, and that's 214.0476. Alright. So once you have found the margin of error, E, next job is to find, oh, I made one thing. So point estimate is x1 bar minus x2 bar, which equals 1387.3 minus 1039.3, which is 348. Next is find the lower limit and upper limit. So lower limit is always point estimate minus margin of error. And upper limit is just a second, please. Sorry, just a second. Okay. So to avoid some work, I have to do so much work. Sorry. So lower limit is, so upper limit is point estimate plus margin of error. So lower limit now becomes 348 minus 214.0476. Which is 133.9524. And upper limit is point estimate plus margin of error. So 562.0476. Okay. So I mean, what's the confidence interval? So 80% confidence interval is 133.9524, comma 562.0476.